Welcome to BCU News. This is Varun Raj, and here are the headlines. Republic TV Chief Editor Arnab Goswami arrested. Karnataka by-election record voting in Sira, low turnout in RR Nagar. Second phase of Bihar election completed peacefully. Bail denied to the Sandalwood drug-accused actresses. US election heading for a tight finish. Corona menace reducing steadily in the state. Maharashtra police on Wednesday morning arrested Republic TV editor-in-chief Arnab Goswami for allegedly abetting a suicide of 53-year-old interior designer in 2018. A police team reached Goswami's house at 7:45 a.m. TV pictures showed them pushing Goswami into a police van. He alleged that he was physically assaulted by the police. In 2018, the architect and his mother were found dead in their house in Albagh. The family then filed a complaint saying it was over a non-payment of the dues by Republic TV. It was later closed. In May this year, Maharashtra Home Minister Anil Deshmukh announced he had ordered a fresh probe in the case after a complaint was filed by the family. Deshmukh said that the family alleged that the Alibag police had not investigated the alleged non-payment of the dues from Goswami's channel. Arnab Goswami's lawyer alleged Arnab's arrest was not informed to his wife and was assaulted by two police officers. BJP National President JP Nadda, former Maharashtra CM Devendra Fadnavis, Gujarat CM Vijay Rupani have condemned the arrest. Shiv Sena leader Sanjay Raut said that the arrest of the Republic TV editor was done following due procedures and that the Maharashtra state government and political leaders do not interfere in the functioning of the police department.
As counting starts, the American White House has been witnessing frenzy action. President Donald Trump accused Joe Biden campaign of fraud, says he will move the US Supreme Court. Democratic candidate Joe Biden on Wednesday said he was optimistic of a win in the US presidential elections and thanked his supporters for their patience. Now, as counting has started according to Fox 13, with 98% of the votes counted, the President Donald Trump had 51.28% of the state's vote to Joe Biden's 47.82%. That's a difference of about 3.8 lakh votes. As per the early trend, Biden has earned 238 and Trump 213 electoral college votes, with key results from the battleground states just started trickling in. Biden, as per experts, has multiple paths to victory, while Trump having very little room to maneuver. The share of voters who cast their ballots before election day has been growing for 2 decades and has rapidly accelerated in this year's election. In 2000, absentee and early voting represented about 16% of the total votes cast. In 2016, however, that figure was over 40%, whereas this year it reached about 60%. The exit polls of NBC News. According to this, overall, America supported Trump over Biden. They gave their vote to Trump, 52% to 33%. 13% of voters said they would be either concerned or scared regardless of what Biden or Trump wins the presidency. They broke for Trump 66% to 20%. 6% of voters said that neither Biden nor Trump has the temperament to serve as president, a sign of their general dissatisfaction with the choices presented by the two parties. However, these voters have solidly backed Donald Trump. As per the exit polls of CNN News, apparently CNN has been learning for the exit poll fiasco of the previous election. It was more cautious and hence more exhaustive in its approach. According to them, among young voters in Arizona, Biden was the candidate of choice by more than 2-1. Trump lost support among this age group in these 4 states compared with 2016. White voters with college degrees also shifted slightly towards Biden. he captured a double digit lead with this group in Michigan, Arizona, and Pennsylvania, though Clinton did not win this group in any of these states in 2016. President Donald Trump picked up more Latino voters in several key battleground states than he won in 2016, according to preliminary results of a nationwide CNN exit poll. Biden also lost support among Latino voters in Georgia and Ohio, important states to capturing the White House. The former vice president was up only about 16 percentage points in Georgia and about 24 percentage points in Ohio compared to Clinton's margin of 40 percentage points and 41 percentage points in Georgia and Ohio respectively in 2016. But more voters under age 30 have flocked to the former vice president in several important Midwestern states and in Arizona. With a tidal wave of early and absentee voters this year, very few made up their minds in the final days of the contest. Just 4% say made up their minds in the final week of the campaign, and almost 3/4 said they made up their minds before September itself. The world is yet to witness the grand finale on December 14th, when the 538 Electoral College members vote to elect their president. As you are aware, in the 2016 election, Hillary Clinton polled 3 million more popular votes, but the President Donald Trump secured 304 Electoral College votes and secured the White House. 2020 will witness the capabilities of either parties in reaching the White House.
By-polls for 54 assembly seats across 10 states were held yesterday. 28 constituencies have gone to polls in Madhya Pradesh, where the ruling BJP is keen on saving its government. 22 seats were vacant in the state after the exit of Jyotiraditya Scindia's loyalists earlier this year. The voter turnout was at 66.28% amid stray incidents of violence in which one was injured. Leaders of the Congress party alleged widespread misuse of official machinery in the Gwalior-Chambal region. Former CM Digvijay Singh demanded a repoll in 17 booths. In Uttar Pradesh, the voter turnout was at 53.6%. 7 seats in the state went for polling yesterday. In Bihar, elections for 165 constituencies were held yesterday. The voter turnout for the second phase of the assembly polls stood at 54%. The polling was mostly peaceful. Campaigning for the third and final phase of assembly elections in Bihar is in full swing, with prominent leaders addressing rallies across the state. Onions were thrown at Bihar CM Nitish Kumar during a campaign in Madhubani district here. Verbally attacking the RJD Congress alliance, Prime Minister Narendra Modi reminded the people of the so-called Jungle Raj under the governments of the past. He was addressing a rally in the Saharsa district of Bihar. Tejashwi Yadav of RJD accused successive governments of apathy towards the state's development. He also condemned the throwing of onions on CM Nitish Kumar.
High Court rejects bail appeal of Kannada film actors Ragini Dwivedi and Sanjana Galrani. On Tuesday, Karnataka High Court delayed to grant a bail to Kannada film actors Ragini Dwivedi and Sanjana Galrani in the drug case. Justice Srinivas Harish Kumar also dismissed the bail appeal of 4 others, including anticipatory bail application of the film producer Shiva Prakash in the case. The 2 actors and the drug supplier Prashant Ranka were in the Central Criminal Branch custody till September 13 and later sent to judicial custody on September 14. Since then, they were locked in Parampara Agrahara Central Jail in Bengaluru. The Bengaluru police intensified investigation into the drug accused among the celebrities after Narcotic Control Bureau arrested 3 people, including Malayalam television serial actor Ankita and Bhishma Kodri, asides Mohammed Apu with sympathetic drugs. The 3 charged with supplying drugs to the celebrities in Bengaluru, including Kannada film actor and the singer.
ಮಂಗಳವಾರ ನಡೆದ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಉಪಚುನಾವಣೆಯ ರಾಜರಾಜೇಶ್ವರಿ ನಗರ ಮತದಾನ ನಿರಾಸೆ ಆಗಿದೆ. ರಾಜರಾಜೇಶ್ವರಿ ನಗರ ಒಟ್ಟು 4,62,000 ಮತದಾರರ ಪೈಕಿ 2,09,000 ಮಂದಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಮತದಾನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 45% ಮತವನ್ನು ಚಲಾಯಿಸಿರುವುದನ್ನು ಕಾಣಬಹುದು. ಕೋವಿಡ್-19 ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಿಂದ ರಾಜರಾಜೇಶ್ವರಿ ನಗರದಲ್ಲಿ ಮತದಾರರ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆ ಇಳಿಮುಖವಾಗಿತ್ತು.
ಮಂಗಳವಾರ ನಡೆದ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಉಪಚುನಾವಣೆ ಶಿರಾ ಸಂವಿಧಾನಕ್ಕೆ 2,15,000 ಮತದಾರರ ಪೈಕಿ 1,82,000 ಮತ ಚಲಾಯಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. 38 ಜನ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ರೋಗಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಮತ ನೀಡಲು ಅವಕಾಶ ನೀಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
COVID-19 vaccine update. Covaxin to be launched by mid-2021. Moderna to deliver early doses by December. COVID cases are about to breach 50 million mark across the world, even as vaccine makers face undeserving pressure to roll out earliest doses right now. We have come closer having a vaccine we ready to wear in 10 months ago. Recent studies also suggest that India as a country, global edge in securing vaccines, went to the trials in July. The timeline will depend on the conducting phases 3 and regulatory approvals. AIIMS Delhi is reported having submitted proposals and seek permission and conducting critical large-scale trials across 10 to 12 states. An April-May timeline will make Covaxin one of the earliest vaccines to be launched in India right now. For global distribution and marketing and administration have been discussed so far. Many modeling technology, messenger RNA, Moderna and Pfizer and biotech.